Gerard Murphy from Bon Voyage Cruises and Travel, and this is our program Bon Voyage TV. I'm joined by Olivia Van Leerop.
Hi.
Welcome, Olivia.
Thank
How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm really good, and you?
Very good. You had a
Excellent.
good week?
I have, yeah. It's been a really busy week, and this weekend was nice and chilled, just lots of yoga and meditation and walking the dog. Nice, yeah, really
Well,
nice.
I got to mow the lawns after 2 months.
Oh, good.
In the rain. Wasn't relaxing, but got it done.
Mowing the lawn can be so relaxing though, can't it?
It can.
Yeah, it's good.
So we're going to take people relaxing in various places around the world today.
Oh, fantastic. Where are we going?
Well, I just thought the first thing, I've ran into an old friend and he said, you do a lot of cruise stuff on your program.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
It's what we do.
We're a specialist cruise agency, but we talk about other things. So I thought this week we'd add a little bit more airline stuff in.
Okay.
And some other things. So first thing I want to look at is Singapore Airlines.
One of my favourite airlines, actually.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, they have finally, took them a while, but they're finally introducing premium economy.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise they didn't have it. Okay,
No.
cool.
Well, that's because their economy is so good and the business class is so good.
Yeah.
So from the 26th of October in Auckland, or from Auckland, they're bringing back the A380 over summer. So that will come in with premium economy on it.
Oh, that'd be
And
lovely.
For people who don't know, premium economy, generally you get more seat room, more leg room. Singapore Airlines will have it in a separate cabin, so nice and peaceful, a little bit quiet, a little bit fresher.
Yeah.
Of course you get premium economy check-in, so avoiding the queues. But there are some little differences with Singapore Airlines, as you'd expect. They're having proper French champagne.
Ooh la la.
Yes, and I went to the launch the other night. They had a launch for premium economy, and the French champagne is very nice. So that's good.
Delicious.
There's a couple of other little differences. One that no one does in premium economy, they have a system called Book the Cook.
Okay.
What do you think that means?
Can you bring on your own chef?
Not quite as close to it as that.
Yeah.
From Singapore, because they can't do it yet from Auckland because the kitchen's not configured yet to do it, but I presume they will later.
Yeah.
From Singapore onto Europe and from some of the European routes back into Singapore, you can go online and go onto a menu and have your meal prepared exactly how you like it.
Really?
Individually, yes.
Okay, so you mean that there's a set menu, but you can say I want the steak medium rare, or do you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Wow,
And
fantastic.
instead of, you know, when you're on, nothing worse than being on a plane and those people who are vegetarian, gluten intolerant, all the little special meals, always seem to get theirs first and you really and they've run out of fish or whatever. You will get exactly what you ordered.
Okay, so you book in advance?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Awesome.
So Miss Van Leerop, here's your crepe Suzette.
Oh,
or
feels
whatever.
very special. Oh, that'd be amazing. I love flying anyway because I always feel like I'm getting such beautiful service, getting little miniature meals and that sort of thing. But yeah, to be specifically, you know, spoken to with your name and given your meal, that'd be very special.
It's very nice. And Singapore Airlines do everything very well, and I'm sure they'll do this extremely well.
They do.
So we're happy about that. And the other good
Excellent.
news is that they have some special airfares to go with it,
Oh, good.
to introduce it. And just to give you an idea, I will refer to my handy little sheet here.
Yes.
Return to Singapore's from just over $2,400. You can go to the Indian subcontinent for around $2,800. All around Asia where they have premium economy routes, $2,500. And if you want to go to Europe and back, around $4,600 return, plus whatever taxes, depending which port you're going into.
Yeah, really good.
And that is really good because quite a number of the other airlines have premium economy. They start around $6 for Europe.
Yeah, that's really amazing prices. Ah,
And this,
fantastic.
to me, is what business class used to be anyway. So it's sort of like business class of old with new refinements. You're just not lying down flat.
Yeah.
So to continue our little airline segment,
Yes.
have you seen the new Air New Zealand TV advertisement?
I have. It's so wonderful, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
It's actually really inspirational. When I watched it, I thought, that's the song that I need in my life right now. I actually did. I was like, that's what I need. It's just lovely.
You haven't acted as Annie in a,
No,
junior play group.
And good for this time of year. Sun will come out, and it's a little bit dreary and cloudy.
The thing I like about it, because I was doing some work at home the other night on the weekend, And I heard the song a couple of times. I thought, what is that? Someone trying to sing like a kid. And then the third time I had to watch it, and I thought, that song's going to annoy people intensely.
And it'll get stuck in their head.
Now it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course then I had to look it up. I went onto the word, because I went onto their website, I had to look it up, and then there's a whole video clip about Gin Wigmore and her recording it, the whole thing.
Yeah.
But one of the things, we're going to show you the full ad in a moment, but one of the things I like the best is with Air New Zealand, Lotto and a couple of others in recent weeks have launched nice big branding TV advertisements.
Yeah.
Which take up a minute or a minute and a half.
So it's actually enjoyable to watch.
You want to watch them,
You know.
and they've got a nice story,
Yeah.
and it gets rid of things like the Mad Butcher and I'm selling your stuff. Sorry,
Yeah.
I love the Mad Butcher, but ads like that are 15-second ads of crazy
just
car
sell,
prices.
Sell,
and,
sell,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, these ads make it nice and expensive. Those guys can't afford to be on TV for a little while at the right time, so we get nice things to watch.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
good.
it's lovely.
So see if you like this new Air New Zealand ad. We do.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck in a day that's grey and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say,
yeah, baby.
the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. Oh, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. Oh, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow.
Welcome back. What did you think of that ad? I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, beautiful.
Favourite bit?
Oh, I think all the smooching.
Oh, no.
You know, a bit of love just gets you, doesn't it?
Oh, no. I like to go in the car. Yeah, baby. Everyone's going to be saying that.
Oh, classic.
I think Air New Zealand done pretty well, and I'm sure they've got follow-up ads to show us and more of it.
Yeah, it's good.
And the byline, where to next, is pretty good. Gets people thinking, I've done that trip,
Yeah,
where to next?
exactly. Yep.
And the other little thing is tomorrow, obviously with Air New Zealand, you can be anywhere in the world tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Just give us a call at Bon Voyage Cruises and Travel,
Yeah.
and we will send you anywhere in the world by tomorrow. But moving right along, it wouldn't be Bon Voyage TV with a little bit of cruising.
Oh, okay.
Don't sound so impressed. You've got a cruise coming up.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so want more enthusiasm.
Yeah, I'm very excited
Good.
about that. Don't you worry.
So for those that don't know, we're sending Olivia on a cruise. We're sending her on Pacific Pearl on the 4th of February next year. And that's going from Auckland, sailing for a day, a full day in Napier, sailing for a day on the way back. And you would like to go with Olivia if you want to get into a bit of yoga on board. And we're also arranging with Pacific Pearl's spa people. They're going to be doing some massages and things like that as well. So we're going to have some of those pre-booked.
Yep.
We are getting P&O in the office is going through to the ship to find out what other little things we can do. But they're quite enthusiastic to have you on board.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
So I've told them that you will be up at about 6 a.m. ready to do yoga, May not be that early.
Is that what time the sun will be rising?
I don't
in
know.
February? We'll have to look
Yeah,
into that.
probably. They're going to set aside a nice room called the Dome, which is right at the top of the ship. It's got full picture windows, about 270 odd degrees right around it.
Yeah.
And that will be ideal.
Oh, it'll be just beautiful because you still have the sun coming down on your face, but maybe not the wind and the cold.
If
Yeah.
it's a lovely day, of course, you will be able to sneak outside on deck. And
Yeah.
So if you want to join Olivia, check that out. But we've got some other cruise deals. As you know, Princess Cruises are having their 50th birthday.
I do.
Over our summer, they will have 5 ships in Australia and New Zealand.
Yep.
And they are bringing one down called the Golden Princess, which is one of their bigger ships, 108,000 tonnes for the technically minded, about 2,600 people, 4 pools,
Oh, lovely.
got a fantastic nightclub right at the back of the ship.
Cool.
For the guys, it's like in the spoiler of the ship, this thing's right on the back, and it has a moving walkway that goes up to that nightclub.
Cool, that's good. No worries about falling over.
No, I presume at night, at 3 in the morning, it goes, sends you down. But also, that's one of their bigger ships. It's got all of the restaurants on it. We're going to have a look at Sabatini's restaurant now, just to show you how that works. It's a specialist restaurant. You do pay a little bit more above your cruise fare to eat in the fine dining restaurants, but Sabatini's is well worth it. Have a look at this.
Luscious meals and enticing options. That's what the Princess Dining Experience is all about. Fresh cuisine cooked with passion and care, punctuated with global accents. Rich, bold, and sophisticated flavors. The finest and freshest ingredients in non-traditional combinations. Each dish developed under the watchful eye of Master Chef Alfredo Marzi. Educated in Paris, he has prepared feasts for presidents, kings, and queens.
Princess, he do everything from scratch. Everything from the little chocolate to everything else is made on board. Everything is fresh, everything is seasonal, and our guests, he love it. And they say, oh wow, wow.
On your Princess ship, his vision is brought to life daily. Everything made from scratch, from fresh-baked breads and savory entrees to stunning desserts.
Oh, I love that chef. Sounds like it's going to be delicious.
Everything is prepared fresh.
Everything.
And they do. They have huge food storage areas. Every time they're in port, they are picking up fresh fruit and produce from wherever they are. So, particularly in New Zealand and Australia, they're taking a huge amount of New Zealand and Australian produce on board.
That's fantastic.
Nothing's frozen or whatever. It's
Yeah.
all everything's fresh. All cooked beautifully.
Wonderful.
Now, another little thing I just wanted to show you about the Golden Princess is Princess Cruises were the first people to put outdoor big screens on their ships.
Yeah.
Golden Princess has a 600 square foot big screen
Wow.
outside.
Amazing.
Now, they use that for sports events, of course, for when it's in the American waters.
Yeah.
Down here and at other cruises, it's movies under the stars.
I love that. That's so good.
And you are in your deck chair, they will bring up blankets, they serve popcorn, serve all your drinks.
Nice. Ah, sounds fabulous.
Stars
I
are
want to go
above
on the
you.
cruise just for that, I think.
And because it's a bigger ship, there's plenty of room for that. But you've got to, I found this online, I love this guy's accent. Just have a listen to what he thought of movies under the stars.
Okay.
Movies Under the Stars was a definite must-do. You got the big sound and the waves, and it's different. It's cool. How do you beat being in warm weather, the stars, movies, away from everything, no telephones ringing, no dogs barking? To me, it's like I keep saying, I go back to the same thing. It just reminded me of being in a drive-in movie theater, back in the old days.
What about that guy who was sort of someone out of The Sopranos? But he loved movies
Oh,
under
he
the
was
stars.
great. He was enthusiastic. That's what we want.
Now, you're bound to ask me where the Golden Princess is cruising to when it's
Oh,
down here.
of course. So where is this Golden Princess cruising to while it's in New Zealand?
It's doing a number of Australian and New Zealand cruises. So it is starting in Melbourne or Sydney and even Auckland. So you can get bits of 2 cruises. Start in Auckland, go right around New Zealand, through Melbourne and back to Auckland.
Yep,
So
awesome.
we've got 2 of those on special.
Yeah.
So you can look at those on our website. And there's one other one I want to talk to you about. Golden Princess is coming down from San Francisco after sailing in Alaska,
Yes.
19th of September. They've got a few more cabins than they thought they would have available.
Okay.
So they've given us some outstanding deals. Now this cruise goes from San Francisco, 19th September, sails down to Hawaii,
Nice.
and it's going through Lahaina and Honolulu, to Tahiti, which I know you like, Tahiti and Bora Bora, Papeete and Bora Bora,
Oh,
then
lovely.
across to Pango Pango and Western Samoa,
Oh, nice.
back in,
Sounds
straight
amazing.
into Auckland.
Fantastic.
Now we will fly people up there
Yeah.
to San Francisco. We can only do it the day before the cruise because there is a mega legal conference on in San Francisco, and we could have got extra accommodation, but the accommodation was going to be $2,000 a night per room, so we
Yeah.
didn't do that. So you can go for one night if you just want San Francisco, or we thought if people wanted a little bit more time after their flight, we've also done a package into Los Angeles, 2 nights in Santa Monica, and then fly you up on the morning of the cruise to San Francisco.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Now all of that starts from only $3,949.
Wow, amazing.
That's your airfare, accommodation, all the transfers,
Yep.
20 nights on Golden Princess,
Wow.
all your food,
Incredible.
all your entertainment. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
If you want an ocean view cabin, it's around 4,400. Balcony cabin is under 5,000. And if you want to really treat yourself, how about a suite at 6,500?
Oh yeah, why not? I'll take that.
Well,
Fantastic.
Olivia's off on her cruise. We'll just show you a Princess advert and see what you think.
We've got the biggest crush on Graham Norton. So we flew all the way to his place so he could have a crush on us. Graham Norton's own Sauvignon Blanc. Southern Hemisphere grapes meet Northern Hemisphere fab.
I've just been thinking about that over the break, and it is such an amazing deal. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's the same price as what you would pay for a return trip in economy, isn't it, basically, except you're getting 20 days on a luxurious cruise.
It's not bad, is it?
It's amazing.
And for
Yeah.
you retirees, I reckon it's probably as cheap as staying at home. You've got 21 days free.
Yeah.
Come and join us.
Spend that on groceries in 20 days.
It doesn't take doesn't take much to get Olivia enthusiastic about cruising. She's back into it. So we're going to move on now. We were just talking about Hawaii as a stopover on the Golden Princess cruise. And you've got some news that's come out of Hawaii.
Yes, I do indeed. Mauna Kea and Hapuna golf courses on the big island of Hawaii have introduced a new mode of transport for golfers wanting a cool way to get around from hole to hole. Way cooler than a golf buggy. Golf board, as it's known, is an individually driven platform, or as we would say, a four-wheel drive skateboard big enough to take you and your golf clubs.
I like that individually driven platform.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It was developed totally in Hawaii, initially by pro surfers, and because you are standing and balancing, you are getting some exercise along the way.
Is that true?
Absolutely, God, and it's just so much better for your body in general because you're actually just standing up is 100 million times better than sitting down. You know, sitting down in your golf buggy, basically everything's kind of closed off in the front of your body. Here's my kind of massage therapist brain going, but you know, that's what causes a lot of pain and a lot of problems.
And I did see on the video I saw the guy was saying, and you're arriving at the hole, your muscles are going to be much more
Oh,
ready.
totally. Okay, for the golf, right. Well, it's stabilising your core and, yeah, keeps the motivation up. It just looks like heaps of fun as well. And the fact that it's been designed by pro surfers kind of gives it a bit of credit as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be fun. It lets you travel between 6 and 9 miles per hour. It sounds pretty fast, actually.
Apparently, it's a reasonable jogging pace.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
I don't jog at 9 miles per hour, but that's pretty fast jogging pace.
And play 18 holes of golf in a single battery charge.
Sounds pretty good. I think
Yeah.
there'll be, you don't want to let them loose on a conference. I remember years ago at Millbrook we had a conference and we had a frosty morning and a golf cart hit the ice and went into the side of the golf club.
Ooh.
It cost a few dollars to someone.
Yeah.
So don't let the
Yeah.
conference people loose on it.
Oh, it's really cool. Love it. All right. Now there's more. We're going to talk more about airplanes today.
I like airplanes.
Yes. So, ever scratched a brand new car or bike?
Not brand new, but eventually you know, yes you do, and you know it's going to hurt.
Ah, you feel a bit sick, don't you, when that happens? You know it's inevitable, but you always get really annoyed when it happens.
Yeah.
Well, imagine how the pilot of this brand new Boeing 787 felt when he saw the damage. Ouch, this looks terrible. An American Airlines flight from Beijing to Dallas had to turn back just 44 minutes into its journey last week due to a hailstorm. The airline issued a statement saying the plane, with 209 passengers and a crew of 13, incurred damage sustained by weather in flight, but pilots had complete control of all systems and it landed safely soon after. The aircraft, which cost around $200 million US, was being evaluated by the maintenance team.
Regardless, that's going to be a reasonably big repair bill.
Yes, indeed, to a $200 million plane. American have had a run of bad luck with hail recently. Look what happened to one of their old Boeing 747s a couple of months ago. In that case, they decided the old jumbo wasn't worth repairing and she was retired instead. Geez, that's a big giant piece of hail.
No, it's multiple hail and they're going 600 miles an hour, that's what does the
Right,
damage.
and then the whole big, it looks like one big thing has compressed it.
But the good news is there that 787 is a brand new carbon fibre aircraft. Very little damage to any of the carbon fibre. So
I thought carbon fibre was really light, so it damages easily.
it's really light, but it's really strong.
Is it? Right, nice.
So that's good news. But the poor old 747, there's not that many of them around anymore, and it was injured
Yeah.
seriously. But still landed, that's the good news.
Yeah. I worked on a boat once that had that was made completely of carbon fibre, and I was taken on a tour and they were even showing me the bathrooms and saying, and they were Italian, and they were saying, see, even the toilets are all made of carbon fibre.
That is seriously expensive.
Anyway, we're going
Speaking of Italian,
what a segue, I didn't even mean
you're getting
to do
good at
that.
this.
We're going to Venice, and Venice's Mayor Luigi Brunaro is reportedly considering enforcing capacity limits and pricing for delicate areas such as St. Mark's Square to alleviate the increasing pressure of mass tourism. The mayor is reported as saying that the changes would mainly penalise the tourists who only visited the city for a few hours, whilst Venetians would be given priority lanes to board vaporettos, the ferries that form the backbone of the city's public transport system. Did you like how I went up with my accent there when I said vaporettos?
Yes.
It's like the Italian coming out of me, obviously.
I think that's reasonably fair. Imagine if you were, the vaporettos, the bus of Venice going along the canals, the main canals. Imagine if you have to queue up behind 1 million tourists all trying to get the right change or whatever they're doing. And
Yeah, I think it makes sense to give the priority to the Venetians, absolutely. A 3-tier service where locals and long-term visitors would be exempt, but day trippers would need to book in advance is likely to come into effect. He was quoted as saying, "We are full. We really can't go beyond current numbers." He hopes the restrictions will compel tourists to visit lesser known parts of the city as well as nearby attractions.
Yeah, I have to say, I've only been to Venice once, and we were lucky that we stayed 3 nights in a lovely little hotel. We looked out of our hotel room into the suites at the Hotel Daniali. We were paying about 1/10 of the price, maybe less.
Fantastic.
And one thing I say about Venice, if you can stay overnight instead of just doing day trips, and
Yeah.
It's wonderful when the tourists go home.
Yeah.
They're all gone, yeah, have some fun.
Yeah, there's something a little bit more special being out when it's quiet
When
and
the
you can
crowds die
really
down a
take
bit.
it in, definitely. But then I say also just get up nice and early. You know, in a lot of these European countries, people aren't up, you know, and around till 10 a.m. till midday. You know, get up early and
That's what
and
happened to Greece.
experience it then.
Some of them didn't get up at all.
And that's the news for today. So now I think I'm going to go online and have a look at that cruise you're talking about.
Thank you. And I just have to have a quick apology to the people of Greece. I meant no harm. I know that we're not going to be sponsored by the Greek National Tourist Office, though. Never mind.
Oh, leave them alone.
Leave them alone. No, it would be a wonderful place to go on holiday. If you want to go anywhere away from here in the cold weather, just look at our website, bonvoyage.co.nz, or you can watch Olivia and I on BonVoyageTV.co.nz and get some more ideas. But we'll be back next week, so in the meantime,
Bon
bon voyage.
voyage.